better start that recording right now. Let me tell you. Yeah. My buddy texts me. He says, nope. My buddy felt it. He just down the street. Right now it's a 5-0 in Ojai. How do you spell Ojai? O-J-A-I. That's north of Los Angeles. And there's another one right after it. Bing-a-ding-a-ding. Yeah. Hey, what about my girl up there in, well, that's not too, she's Santa Maria, so maybe not Santa Maria, but she's Santa Barbara anyway. I did almost fall over, though. Thought it was just me. I just got out the shower. As I'm texting my buddy. Just got out the shower. And there you go. If he wants to know more, he's got it. Oxnard area, yeah, Ojai. I think I got it on recording. People reporting aftershocks now too, live in hurricane chats. Yes, sir. There was at least one or two little smallies after that. I think I was telling Kuwait Cat on Thursday. I said, well, you know, I'm kind of looking at LA area, just north of LA, and Lompoc region, and guess what? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, I'm not trying to toot my horn too much because ain't much to toot. But let me tell you here. Let's look. Let's go ahead and look at the seismos. Right there. Bing. Now this is not a good area for something to happen. We got a 3.6 afterward and a 3.1 and a 5.1 USGS is calling it. And let's go ahead and check it out. The body wave, if we have it. No tsunami. It's on land. Here's the origin and the magnitudes. But ding, 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 they got rid of the body. It's not on there. They got 5.5, 5.4. I don't see anything from these guys. But ding, 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 ding. Oh, reload. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Woohoo. Yes, ma'am. It's in Ojai. Did you feel it?
Hello?
I was getting out the shower and I almost fell over. What's that?
I got an alarm on the phone.
Oh.
10 seconds.
I didn't get one. Of course, I'm yeah, I don't.
I just heard the noise from the living room, from the bedroom, from my phone, and I'm thinking it's from the storm. I didn't think anything.
Yeah.
I jinxed it. I feel like I jinxed it because I just was talking to Nan about how they shut, because she said that they shut down the archaeology tour for San Andreas.
Oh yeah, yeah. But you know what? Every time it gets wet, it's gonna slide, and the chicken leg's been on the move. So Tunga's acted up right now. Tunga just broke, so the machine just broke in Tunga right now. Mammoth felt it, Reno felt it, Parkfield felt it, Anza, California felt it, Brawley caught it, Baja felt it, and Pecos, Texas got some noise. Yep, I didn't feel it. I almost fell over a few minutes ago, but I was thinking that was just me. I ain't drunk yet. I'm kidding. I'm not.
It is that circular motion again.
Yeah, it's a, yeah.
So
That means it's far away for you, yeah. Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's why I said it feels like a 5, but further out, so.
Yeah.
It turns out it was a 5.
Where was Nan?
Ouch. Out.
Oh, yeah.
She was in the car driving.
Yeah. All right.
So.
All right.
I just got into the bathroom. So I was like, what the heck?
Oh, you were on the pot?
Yeah. I was
You
like,
thought you had a movement on. That was a good movement there.
Funny.
I know. Hey, you got to use it. I just got out of the shower. I was getting dressed, and
Shower in weather like this. You
well,
should get all sticky again.
because I was up until 2 in the morning reporting the storms, you know. And at 5-1, USGS is saying it's in Ojai. It's on land. Yeah, they've got it on land, and it's right. It's right where the Garlock would come through. And they're having a few aftershocks here. We got a couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4 aftershocks. 3-1, 3-6, 3-2, 3-3.
San Cayetano Fault.
No, you can see it's clearly Ojai.
I know. I'm reading the fault line that's right there.
Oh, the fault line. All right. Let me see if I can see the fault. Well, U.S. tries to hide it. It's faults near Oakville, Mariners, Oaks, Villanueva Fault. Yep. Lion Canyon Fault. Yep. That goes all the way out through Carpinteria. Red Mountain Fault Zone. Yep. And that leads, yeah. So, hey, look. Rancho Cucamonga had a little, Fontana had a 2.5. And out in the desert, Big Bear City. But it's not Big Bear. It's more like, that's the Lockhart Fault Zone, Hillendale's Fault Zone. Yeah. So it's not the Landers or the Hector Mines out here, I believe. Calico Hidalgo, yeah. And then Landers, I think, is right in here. Johnson Valley Fault, yeah, Landers. So that one here, that little bumper. Hey, you have to expect it when we got this rain. I mean, I don't know what the big hype is. I see the first little bit of wind now. It has not been windy at all. So,
no, not even here on the coast. It's not been windy.
No.
But we've been having water push up.
What you've been having? What?
There's been some flooding along PCH.
Well, yeah. Well, it's because it's below sea level. Yeah. Whoop. Can't do that. Yeah. COD here. Let me see. Lompoc is up here. A little bit of rain right there, but it does. I mean, it's been raining for a few minutes up there. It doesn't look like it dumped a lot. Here's the totals. Let me fix this thing. Go back to gray or standard. Let me tell you what they've had up there north of Los Angeles. They don't have any recordings up in Oxnard here. Camarillo, Santa Paula. That's right up in here. Right up in this range, right up in here. Moore Park. These are all names that would feel this earthquake. Santa Clarita. But, yeah, Ojai is like right out in here. Go all the way down over here. We'll see. You can see Lompoc is right here. And the last Friday, I said from right there up into here, Vancouver, Seattle, and I said, well, you know what? I'm also seeing LA. So LA comes down that Murray Fracture Zone. That's where it hit, right where the Murray Fracture Zone hits Los Angeles. So, hey. Calmness. All right, there you are, sweetie. Santa Barbara is pouring right now, according to my brother. All right, so calmness has got some. All right, baby. Be alert. Be alert. Love you. Bye-bye. That's my baby girl. It wasn't my eldest. She felt it. She's sitting on the pot. Whoa! 4.5 Sandpoint, as well as ACOC, which is right, 300 miles away. But hey, bam. We've had a 5 in a minute, and I think the 5s are just beginning. Yeah. That was my eldest. Yes. My baby girl, yep. So Ojai right there, Casita Springs, Santa Paula, Ventura, Carpinteria is out on the coast. So if we look up here, Oxnard, Ventura, Carpinteria is up in here. Thousand Oaks, Simi Valley, Moore Park. That's what's all here. Fillmore, here's Simi Valley, Moore Park, just north of that. So they don't have any registration of any water. And on this map, up in Los Angeles, they got 1/3 of an inch. Pasadena's got 1/2 an inch. Looks like Diamond Bar's got about 1/2 an inch. Bellflower just barely registering. Newport Beach, Huntington Beach got under 1/10. And here in Santana, we've got about the same. I'll tell you, I mean, it's been a nothing burger for us. But down in San Diego County, out by Poway, Rancho Santa Fe, 2.5 inches of rain. Now somebody, so look right here next to it, 2/10, 1/10. So this might be somebody's raining off of their plant or their roof. But all these are 1/3, so it's not saying much unless I refresh. Maybe I'll refresh, see what's going on. Zoom back in. Yeah, there's part 8, and Victorville's got 0.8. That's about right out there in the Yucca Valley region. Big Bear, where that other little earthquake happened, and up in the upper desert, it's got the rain, and that's primarily where this thing is supposed to be going. And right down the middle, right in through Las Vegas. You can see Las Vegas is talking about 1 inch, almost 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and 1/2 an inch. Heading up that way, and as you continue north in Nevada, you got 3/4 of an inch, and then 0.85 of an inch up in the middle of the desert. So you can see where the main focus is of this storm as we talk about it. Parkville still having little bumps, nothing major. And you can see here's the flow. The darn thing's like right here. They're calling it off the coast, but it's definitely the circulation's right there as it hits just to the border right now. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here on the Pacific coast, and we do have a little bit of rain, and we have a little 5-banger. So with this little mild report here, your mild-mannered reporter, got my dun-dun-duns on. I'm ready to fly. What's that? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Flying away, Joe. There you go. You can see where the circulation of these little earthquakes are right here. It's on the downward slide of the Sulphur Mountain. Yeah, interesting they call it sulfur, right? Yeah. But, yeah, we'll keep an eye out for you. And this is San Diego right here. The webcam that shows the bay and the ships, you can see there's the Midway right there. And this is Mr. Carl Sims' site here, the Quebec Seismic Network. And we are watching everything here. It's got a little bit of Texas on the end there, but it looks like it's zoomed in on us for some reason. I don't know if it's crapped out. Yeah, that thing crapped out. All right, so that's done. You can see here's the signal that came through, and you can see Santa Maria right up there. And I'm surprised that calmness. You didn't feel it, sweetie? Or did you? I mean, dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh, he was eating pizza with hot peppers, and a quake hit. Whoa! Could be a foreshock, yes. We'll see. Anza Borrego is like almost at the same time popped, and that's kind of interesting. And you can see how Salton Sea just kept, look at that, the length of that tail right there. So What does that say? Well, to me, it says if we do get something, this thing might shake a lot more than anybody else. Palm Springs has got a little bit of a long tail as well. And Old Mammoth Mountain has hit bang, and then the P wave, and then boom, there comes the S wave right afterward. But we could look at Iris and see what it sounded like, right? Boom, boom, da, boom, 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 boom. Maybe I can move this. Can I move it? None to the newest. Apply. Boom. Oh! Heard that. Hey, Beth, how you doing, sweetie? Are you back from Hawaii? Or are you still there? Yeah. I guess she's... you got your daughter you're taking to Hawaii or somebody. Now, how the hell does this thing get where I need it to get to? I need it to get to new place. New. Animate new. Why is it out there? Select a new region. There we go. All right, here we go. Right there. Loading. I'm a bit loading. There we go here. Let's see what they got to say. Anything? Apply. Well, it happened right up in here. So here's Santa Paula. Here's Ojai. So it happened right here. This is the fault zone that I don't like because it's a really bad one. Goes all the way out to Concepcion Fields, comes back through here, and right here, the Santa Maria fault turns into all these other faults. That tells you that the pressure, I'd love to see what the tensor ball is saying on this darn thing, but they don't have one. Oh, they got one now. There you go. There's the pressure coming from the south, and the tension resistance is to the northeast, right? So, which way does the fault go? Let's go ahead and see if we can't find that. Well, let's see what Alamax says first. Alamax, they call it a 5.3 or 4.9. It's downgraded to a 4.9 already. You know, whatever. USGS will probably drop it, but that's just what they do. They don't want you to be afraid. Don't be afraid. No, Mr. Bill. Where is the darn thing? EQ, calcine, alternate. Is it? That ain't it. No, that's our tornado HQ. Alright, so Florida's got some noise. You can say there's no warnings here on the west coast. This is the nothing burger. This storm. Oh, a tropical storm. Hillary. That's right. She's a nothing burger. I didn't say it, Hillary. Don't kill me. What the heck? So now let's just go ahead and look at it. I'm going to get you over here. Let's try to find out what kind of fault this is. It looks like a semi-strike slip, but a flat one, to tell you the truth. Yeah. It's not this one. It's kind of this one. It's more this one, a lateral strike slip. But it's kind of like mellowed out, isn't it? Okay, here's another one. Pretty like this, like this. No. Reverse of this one. Yeah. Turn this one. Yeah. Kind of like this one. Here we go. P-wave radiation pattern. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Well, that doesn't help us at all, does it? Yeah. Go like this. Well, that's getting a little closer. Combined tensile shear model tensor fault. So, is it a spreading or is it a strike slip? Oh? That's what we got to know. That's why we're looking at these things. Come on now. Low reverse angle, you know, maybe it's kind of flat on this one. Is it more this one? No. Kind of, but it's like narrower. There it is. More of that. Beach ball plots showing that the earthquake resulted from reverse oblique movement on the fault. 1 or 2 possible orientations. Really close to this one, except for that little comes here. It's around the corner. See it right there, actually. I got the fan going. I apologize. But hey, I got to do what I got to do here. And he's talking about all the percentages of movement here. Not getting any help so far. All right. Pretty close to this one. It looks like there was some compression in here. Reverse dip slip. It's not a normal fault. Reverse lateral slip, maybe, huh? It was just some heavy turbulence. All right, good. Told my brother, put your bungee cords on, wheelchair. That way, if I pass by, I can just hook you up and we can keep going. You can't hear me. Why the hell can't you hear me, son? You got to turn on your microphone or your speakers. Dude, I can see it going off the charts. Did you unplug your speakers? It was a fan flying over old Hillary. Hey, Ryan, how are you, sweetie? Late girl. My brother said it shook him in his chair, and he's in a wheelchair. Thought he would Disneyland there for a minute. Oh, all right. Right on. You were in the backyard gardening, yeah. Walleye King's got it. See, what's up, buddy? Scooby-Doo, man. Pull the cigarettes out your ears. I don't know what you're putting in your ears, son. You might need some help there. Okay, so if we took this one and thrust fault, so one side went up over the other is what it's saying. We'd have to turn this on its keister. So it's close to this center one here. Can you see that? You can't see it. Darn. All right, here, hold on here. Dun 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 dun. All right. You can't see that either. That's wow, man. Wow, I say. There you go. There you go, big boy. All right. I'm thinking is this one turned on its side. Thrust fault. Doesn't look like a strike slip to me. Doesn't look like a spreading fault. What do they say? What does the USGS say? So if I click this, what is it? View on, well, all right. Sometimes they'll even say what it is. For more information overview, technical summary. Waveforms. There's your waveforms. I want to see if we... Looks like Mauna Loa is coming up again. Parkfield cell, hello some more. Parkfield cell, still happening out there. And I don't know why the earthquakes aren't shown on this thing, so there we go, goodbye. The storm we're watching, of course, we've been watching it all night long. I left this thing up for y'all. And she's, some singer with some red hair. Mm-hmm. But obviously can't play all that. Right. What about this one? Yeah, that's where the earthquake happened. So right now we have it was a pre-shock 2.5 that happened at 8:21:15. What the hell just happened? Oh, another 3.6 just happened. It just occurred. Where are we? Here we are. So you can see, boom, 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 right? Here, put it live now. There it is. We're coming back around. So it's been 20 minutes at least. So this is the first 5 that Los Angeles area or greater Los Angeles area that's occurred since probably, I'd want to say Ridgecrest. That's 2019. So they're all checking it out. Everybody's going, woo. Yeah. See, even he's checking it out. Of course, all of us kind of look at each other's place, I guess. Or maybe he just knows what to do like I do. So there's the signal. 14.6 kilometers in depth. So there's an 84% chance of a magnitude 3, 1 in 2,000 chance of magnitude 7, 1 in 200 that'd be a 6, 5% chance for it to be a 5 or greater. So hey, anybody got some dice you want to roll it? Is that our next 7? 1 in 2,000. Well, 1 in 200 says it's going to be a 6. I happen to think it'll go up, but it won't go up to a 7. If it goes up to a 7, it'll be a 7.3. It may not be right here. It may be up along this sector, or maybe even just over the hill. It could be up towards a 7.6, 7.3. I mean, not a 6. 7.3. I think the largest in our area. I think the largest in that area was, I want to say a 7.6, but you have to go into this valley out here, Owens Valley, to get heavier than that. Most of Southern Cal, the toughest one's been the 7.3. I don't think there's anything else. Was Ridgecrest was the last one? Ridgecrest was a 7.1. That was the last 5 we had, right? So Big Bear came in. Just zoom in over here, so move that out. 9 quakes. Do we have a swarm? We almost do. Dun, 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 dun. He's shaking it and he's talking it. Yeah. It's still moving out there. Crap, I know what I did. I dropped the SSN one. See, here's another quake coming through. You can see this. A double one, boom, boom. Right? And again, Long Beach and Santa Maria feeling it the most. It's like the ocean is wanting to say something. So the down pressure of this storm, which is right about here, right now in Mexicali, they've got it out here, but you can see the rotation, the center of the rotation's right here. And let me see if I can show you that. The wind's already died down in San Diego. Yeah. Just a pair of overweight trucks running down the interstate. I know, right? What is left? The eye going on San Diego. Maybe it will go over the quake. I don't know, bud. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah. Dirty. Local. Yes, I do have the fans blown because it's like 76 degrees, 78% humidity right now. It's in the house. It's raining outside. Not, I mean, it's not raining. I mean, you can probably pee off through a heavier rain than that. The dog can anyway. Yeah, it happened right up in here. So, where is that sucker? I think it's right there. Right here. Right going over San Diego right now. See, I thought it was out here, but no, I can see the tightness of the rotation right there. So San Diego's in the eye wall. That's why there's no wind. All the fives. Yeah. Since Ridgecrest? Ahead of the Saints and Chargers preseason game. What's that going to tell you? Well, SoFi may be swaying a bit. An earthquake registered 52 miles away. Are we missing with frogs and locusts, man? All is missing is frogs and locusts. I told you about the darn frogs. Come on now. Yeah, well, before I see something else. Yes, sir. San Diego, see the wind has died down quite a bit. So, yeah. This is frozen. Yeah. Nice little. Oh, here comes another one coming through. It's not registering here, but we sure do have it right on here, don't we? So this isn't much of one. It's a low. Here's the real one right here. This will tell you. Whoop, 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 whoop. Looky there, baby. Yeah, that might be a 3. Yeah. Maybe even a 4. No, it's a 3. Maybe a 2. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. 10 quakes over 2.5. More incoming, yeah. It's definitely not a 5. But what you watch, it's kind of like what happened to Ridgecrest. There was a little one, and then like a little bit of a delay, and then bam, the big one hit. So, you know. Let me see my baby. Here we go. Same as ladders, a little bit of here, a little bit of there, warm. Landers, it was warm in the daytime, but it happened early in the morning, and it was a little bit crisp. I wouldn't say it was hot. It was clear during Landers. I didn't think we had bad weather in Landers. Yeah, funny how they do that, huh? Early Sunday morning, eh? Yeah. 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 If you hear the sound of my voice, but you don't know what's going on, it's because over here at twitch.tv/Joslick Live, we are live, baby, watching these shows, watching the show, what's going on. God's putting on a show now. We got some hurricane that died, and we have our theory about that. I do anyway. And how all of a sudden it just went like it hit a wall. And then now we have a 5.1 thereabouts happened earthquake just in Ojai, just north of Los Angeles. And if QuakeCat hears the sound of my voice, she knows I called it on Friday that would happen. I gave her until Monday. I said, look, I'm pretty sure. And I said up to a 6.3 instead of 5.5 to 6.3. So I'm just a little bit of hair off. This might be a precursor, so we're going to watch it for a minute. But as we're watching the storm, the rainstorm, and it's a no-brainer. It really hit Mexico really hard, and then it just, and agua caliente down there, but nothing up here. I mean, a little bit of rain here. There hasn't even been a thunderstorm. Last night we watched a little one off of San Diego, but it was like the other side of San Diego in Mexico, and then like it stopped. We don't know. Yeah, you got your flotation devices. Mm-hmm. Got to get your arm floaties. Yep. I got a belly, man. I'll just roll on over and body surf. There he is. There's 42. Is this live? Why, yes. Yes. Nostra Slickus. Yeah. Oh, 42. How are you, bud? I know you didn't feel it. How's the rain in your area? Because you're getting more rain like Scooby-Doo would. I mean, here on the coast, it's nothing. I don't even think we're at a half an inch yet. But maybe a half an inch. What size that caused the sloshing? Steady and slow, more intense? Oh, okay. Yeah, the eye wall is just hitting the coast now. So, hitting San Diego, downtown. We watched the military ships take off early. What was that, last night? Yeah, we watched them take off last night. We got another little quake coming in. See, this is the quake we just saw. And the way the signals are so small like that is because these things have like a, I don't know, I would call it like a governor. What happens if it starts to get really big, it'll desensitize itself so it won't like blow itself out of the water, because it has a limit. It has a limiter on it, but it's electronically done, and it shows you pretty good what's going on. Salton Sea is lost its melon. That's a signal that we normally get up here in Salton Sea. So it's kind of weird. There's nothing in Bakersfield like that one shut off. That's the one that I want to watch for the larger quake, but we'll keep an eye out here for you. San Diego, you can see the storm. Again, it's a tropical storm. That means it's really warm. It's near 80 degrees here. I got the fans blowing, so it's keeping me cool. But you can see where the storm is. It's right here over San Diego. We're coming into it. Look at what Wendy has to say. Yeah, Hillary's up here now, up Oceanside. That's where Hillary's got it at 3 p.m. Do you agree that it's up at Oceanside, which is up here? It might be that this camera is old, you know? Refresh it. 21, 22, 21. 7 plus 3 is 10, 27, 23. I don't know. Shoot, I can't figure it out. 22, 21. Is that the same as 321? I don't know. Minus 7. 7 minus 22 would be 15. 1,500 hours. 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's right. 15. Hillary's headed to Ojai. Yeah, I know, bud. I know. Remember numbers, right? You don't work. So, yeah. I see the center of it right here, but they're showing it up here for some reason. I don't know. You can see all the wind stuff. Still, Ensenada to TJ. That's an hour drive, maybe. I'm up here. Where am I? My daughter's right here in Huntington Beach. My boy, 42, he's out by Elsinore, Corona. My boy, Scooby-Doo, he's out here, Hemet, Beaumont area, right up in here. And I'm right there, Santana. So I'm right here. It says 75 degrees. It's 76 out right now. You know, still a little. Simply Sue. Yeah, didn't we have Mark on earlier? Do you remember Mark from England? Yeah. Good afternoon, Susan. Good afternoon, Walleye King. Good afternoon, Tim. Good afternoon, Walleye B. Good afternoon, Beth. Mysterioso Paul Collins. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, 42. Good afternoon, Rocket Bob. Robin's Nest. Red Wagon. Good afternoon. Hope you're getting better, Red Wagon. Everybody's praying for you to get well. Good morning, Aussie Girl. Good afternoon, Eden. Good afternoon, Canuck. Good afternoon, Lake Girl. Just Simply Sue. Good morning. Eagles. Good afternoon. Flutter Girl. Good afternoon. Calmness 55. Good afternoon. Double Scoops. Good afternoon. Doc Rock 18. Good afternoon. We have Brooks out there. Hi, you Brooke. How are you? Conan the Invincible. How you doing, Conan? Fibra Cnan. Nice to see you again. And then we have Trojan War. Of course, there's Brainstorm Morning was always here with his channel as well. Yeah. Here's all the fives since, I believe, since Ridgecrest. Maybe not, but you can see it clearly if this is the one here. It's filling in a gap, right? I don't know how to read that because I don't see a schematic on it. The rain. You can see the rain. These are all private people doing it. There hasn't been a whole lot of rain. I mean, you get out here in the desert, it's a half an inch. Get out here, Temecula, Elsinore, out where 42 is, and Paris, and then up here, the San Jacinto, Hemet region. That's where Scooby-Doo is. North LA, here's Los Angeles. Up here, that's where Eagles is, up here in Pasadena area. So here are the mountains that got a half an inch of rain right now. But all of these guys are all offline for some reason. And then you have the mountains, all have 0.82, 0.63, 0.80. That's the storm totals. And USGS is still saying 5.1. Still saying 5.1. And 13 quakes. We do have official swarm. 13 quakes in here. And I gotta find my California fault zones right there. We'll see what fault line this is in just a minute. ArcGIS provides this for us. Wilson Yorks, there he is. I pray you're well, Wilson. ArcGIS is moving slow today as we're looking for anything else happening. Here's San Diego again. Here's the live version. You got to see it live on the bell, right? I mean, on the drum there. I guess everybody's using it. Phone's burning up. We'll be trying to modify Fred's laptop into a new ENET provider tonight. 3 other stations. Hey, also patches the Texas version. That's the Texas things that are on there. Seismos on Mr. Sims. I can't see them all. I don't know if it's on my end or his end, but when you go there, it blocks out all the Texas ones. It's like set to a larger or a smaller set than 1920 by 1080. Be right back. We'll sit here and watch this for a minute. Who has a hurricane party without a beer or something to drink? There you go. There's a hurricane party. Let's have one. All right. Well, I'll stop this recording and I'll post it for everybody. So far, the update is a 5.1 north of LA and several other 3s. There's a 2.7, 2.5, and those are the smallest ones. So we're looking to see if this thing's going to be larger. I was expecting up to a 6.3, but I thought it would be somewhere around a 5.2 to 5.5. But because it hasn't hit in a long time in Los Angeles area, I thought it might hit harder. But it's still a hit. And still watching San Francisco area as well as right up here in this region right here. Looking for the same power. Right here I thought was going to go very large. It has yet to transpire. It still has to go another day and a half, or no, another day, a little bit less than a day, and then I'll call that one off. Say, hey, well, it didn't happen. But salute to you. Love y'all. Still going to hang out, just not going to put this recording. Big hugs.